everybody, welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video, so excuse any flaws, any errors, anything. It's my first time. I'm coming on here because a lot of us have e-commerce businesses and we're trying to figure out what exactly is going on with the shipment, with the coronavirus, and where does that leave us as businesses trying to supply things to our customers. And I don't really see a lot of people talking about it on YouTube. They're giving the blanket statement of just things may have been pushed back, or they don't really know, or just quoting what the CDC is saying. So I decided to make a video and talk to you guys about it. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at the notes from my vendors that I've talked to out in China, and just what they're saying and what the United States Postal Service is telling me personally, my situation and everything else. So a short rundown. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, pretty much all the major platforms. And I have an online boutique. So I sell a lot of high-end clothing. I do Coach, Burberry, Michael Kors, I already said Coach. It just honestly just depends because I have a lot of outlets out here. Neiman Marcus, Off the Rack, things like that. Last Call. So I get really, really good deal on high quality and high price items. So that has never been a problem for me. The problem is I decided to branch and go into hair and lashes. Now, that was a great idea, still is a great idea. But what ended up happening is everything is caught up in transit right now. I did everything. I launched. I started doing the teasers on Instagram, just trying to get everything done the right way like you normally would do. So what I have found out, depending on where you get your products from, the area in which you get your products from, and even what the product actually is, does play a lot as far as if it's going to be delayed, how long it's going to be delayed, and what they can and can't do. So in particular, I'm only going to be talking about Alibaba, Aliexpress, and DHGate, because those are the only people that I deal with, and those are the only people that have things kind of held up in transit and so forth. So the first thing is, as far as Alibaba, some of my stuff is coming in from Alibaba, but it depends on where your vendor is located, what area they're in, if they're having like a shutdown, if people are protecting themselves and not coming out. One of my vendors, basically, they're really close to where their postal place is, so they're able to pack it up and just take it over there themselves. And that particular postal place has decided to stay open, and they have a carrier that then takes it to the docks. As far as Aliexpress, my other vendor there, they are packing up orders and they have everything ready to go, but the postal express isn't working. They're not coming up to pick up the mail. So even though they're still taking orders, they don't have anybody that's coming up to pick it up and drop it off and take it to the docks. So they're kind of just stuck in a standstill. And she basically told me, we have your order, we have everything. Once everything is back up and running, we'll ship it out. We'll be good to go. So on that home front, kind of just waiting. Now, DHGate, on the other hand, what they keep doing is pushing back dates. This would be like the fourth time that they have pushed back a date for like 10 days, 15 days. And I keep speaking to them and they're just not giving me a straight answer across the board. So finally, I went ahead and just put in a dispute to cancel the order. And I put it in as, not being able to be shipped the way it originally intended. And I had no issues. They went ahead and issued the refund. I was very honest with them. I have to cancel this order. It's not being shipped by the time frame that it told me. It's been pushed back a total of 3 different times, and my customers just aren't willing to wait this long anymore for the product. So I'm going to have to cancel and ask for a refund. 2 days later, They approved it, got the refund sent out, and everything else. I ended up reaching out to one of the vendors and asked them what was going on. And their particular situation was the people who make it for them to sell to me aren't in the factory. So it's like a whole chain reaction. When one wheel doesn't work, it kind of holds up everybody else. And then some of my stuff actually has made it to the US, but it's being held by the United States Postal Service. They don't really have a reason that they're telling me, but I kind of figured just because of where it's coming from, they may just be making a judgment call. I don't know how that is really going to work. Now, it also depends on how you got it. A lot of my stuff comes e-packet. That's mostly the stuff that's being held up. A lot of my stuff that's coming FedEx or Express that I may have paid for is coming in. So some of that stuff is getting through. I know a lot of people decided in 2020 they were going to do boss things and start their businesses. A lot of hair, lip gloss, lashes. I still say go for it. Business is going to have hiccups. Businesses are going to have problems. Every day is not going to be a good day. And honestly, if you want to get in and learn the hardest way possible, right now would be the time. Because like I said, I'm branching out and doing the hair and the lashes. So my stuff is held up in transit. It's affecting everyone across the board, no matter what you do, because we get a lot of our products from there. The one benefit about the whole situation, though, is that there was a vendor on Alibaba. And on Alibaba, they actually had a pre-Chinese New Year sale. So they were trying to get you to buy stuff before everything shut down, before the rush. And they were offering free shipping, which they never do, this particular vendor. And they had a huge discount on their lashes. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get on that, because they never really drop their prices that low. And shipping sometimes, if you know, can be more than the actual item that you're getting. So with that, the minimum order was only 100. I ordered 1,000 lashes because the shipping was free, the price was good, and I didn't know if it was going to ever come back around again. And I bought stuff from this particular vendor, and that is the only thing that is saving me right now, is because I bought that purchase. They sent it out before the New Year's rush, before all of this had happened and everything. So I literally have 1,000 lashes, and I'm like, thank you. And at this point, I'm thinking maybe just doing like a wholesale real quick on my site for people who need lashes or made these orders and are still waiting in transit. But I say, if you wanted to start a business and you hit this small hiccup, it happens. It'll be bound to happen. Maybe not this dramatic, but it's bound to happen. Don't give up. Keep on doing it. You know, it'll work out. You know, if they giving you dates that are pushing back, I mean, it's totally up to you. If you think you can find a U.S. vendor that can help you, then you may want to cancel it and just go with the U.S. vendor, and they'll be able to go ahead and supply it. That's just basically it. We're in a state of just, you know, we got to wait and, you know, hope that this whole situation blows over and stuff, and understand as much as it's inconvenience to us, it's an inconvenience to them and stuff. But I definitely wanted to get on here and just have a quick talk with everybody and just give my issues and what I've gone through and what I'm being told and everything else. It just depends. It just depends. Some stuff will come through, some stuff won't, some for other people. It really just depends. I say stay in contact with your vendor. Ask questions and just be honest with them. I check on my vendors even now and just say, hey, are you guys okay? Any update? And they just tell me. They're more than happy to talk about it, believe me. You know, but it's just business. You know, they understand that I'm a business and I may have to go with a different vendor, and that's just what it is. But you know, relationships are built, and once everything blows over, you know, hopefully we'll be back on track. So if you did start a business, I definitely say just go for it. Going to be a little bit hard, but it is what it is. Now, I don't know if I'm going to continue to do videos. Like I said, this was my first video, so I might as well do it like I've been doing it for years, right? If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Once I figure out how all that works, it'll even be better. I'm just being honest. Also, my website is fairytaledreamsboutique.com. That's fairytaledreamsboutique.com. It'll be in the description below. You may have to click the link twice. I'm not really sure. I got to fix that glitch. I also offer wholesale for lip gloss tubes, US based, so you'll get them in days, not weeks. And that's going to be business days. And I'm also doing wholesale, like I said, for the lashes. And that'll be all listed in the wholesale section on my page. So hopefully I can be a blessing to everybody else who's trying to wait for these lashes, and we all can just get it done and stuff. So I'm going to get back to cutting my business cards and my labels and getting stuff shipped out. So let me know if you guys like this video and you want me to do more videos. And we'll just see if this thing evolves and we go from there. Because if so, okay. And then you know what? I may get glammed up for y'all like they be doing. But this is how real life looks when you're an e-commerce person. It's just a day in the wind. You know, don't come from a lace. Don't. Okay. I'm just here. All right. I love y'all. I hope that was helpful. I'll stop talking. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully. Bye.